I would do things differently because I'm pragmatic. I believe in physical things that I've seen that can develop this country. I'm not a theorist. Most of them are theorists. They come, they propound theories, and it never works. If there is a change in the world economy, then they begin to have problems. I'll give you an example how I'm going to change this economy. I mean, from your name, I can tell that you are from the north. Look, the 5 northern regions, the arable lands that we have there, Volta region, Afram Plains and Accra Plains. When we go into agro processing with mechanized farming, my brother, we'll be able to change the fortunes of this country. For instance, about 2 weeks ago, African leaders went to Russian summit and embarrassed themselves by asking Russia for grains. With all these arable lands we have in Africa, our leaders cannot go into mechanized farming, processing, and we are always begging for food.
But we said planting for food and jobs. So what went wrong with that?
Let me tell you something. Planting for food. One day, I met a group of agriculturists and all those things, and I gave them example. Why I'm saying I'm pragmatic. I gave them example that when you are going to Tema, you cross the toll booth, look on your right. I will say illegal because the land doesn't belong to them. But they are using Ghana water. They piped it and small irrigation
to grow lettuce.
Yeah, go and see the yield over there.
It's beautiful.
Good. So why can't we irrigate most of our lands? And that day I was so disappointed. The answer was that irrigation is too expensive. I said, oh, gee. And you see, you talk of irrigation being too expensive in terms of short run, but long run, it is cheaper. Because when you go to South Africa, they grow maize 365 days. If you want corn, you get it. But here it's seasonal because they irrigate the lands. At least these Ashama guys, when you are coming from Tema to Accra, when you go past Ashama, Committee 24 on your right, maize up to now, you see it. Because they use that small dirty river or gutter over there.
And we can replicate this in the country.
That is the example I gave them. And they didn't accept it.
But the people who
Memo akwaba eba ST70 so. Na mjidi se obi biya ho eye. Munua mo sonfo made nyina Steve nie. Na enne yasan aba mabobo anu bim na yeda ma senso sama abidu pempen so na mo enja yen insequent mfi. De ebesere mo ne se awombrase mo yensa go yensayem. Se ne be ya adwuma no ebekoso nti. Yesrew na nka wa subscribe amayen. Na wa share nso ama obi na wa ma obi nso so ayeden etumi etie bi na wehu asempa ewo ho. Ene de ye ba wabobo ano a na ye ka asem bi se ye papa Kennedy ohene e Japan de bia oka asem bi se Ghana se betumi akoso a na yemfa agriculture efuo ye eduaba a ebedua ne nema na yem process na yetumi ye ne saa Ghana ebetumi akonanim eno nti de bia okasa oka asem bi se oko South Africa, oko US, oko Brazil, oko other countries a obudua nema eya irrigation all year round 24/7 eno nti ematem bia no se brompo na ope bia soto anre a obenyi bi asema papa ne ka no enya se bia sebi utafrache anansesem anase mpo obo ne sirem na aka na emu yese wa eden wehunti na oka minuanom mpenimfo me maame no me papa no minuanom nketoa me wo faase no ni ambese me ka ne se asema ye papa no eka no eye nokre na eya na eya asefem se ebia na ye nuanom binum ma mema aebia omatukwan efi Ghana akokuru foforo so pen no odu beebi a obetumi ehu se ampa ne papa ne kan no eye nokre enso nia ebia onu ntumi mpie mfi Ghana da no ebia papa ne kan obeka so oja wasem nia oka no eye ntro ni ampese meka ST7 TV na yɛpɛ sɛ yɛka kyerɛ mo no sɛ na papa no ka biara no ɛyɛ nokorɛ. Mfonin a yɛde ma mo a yɛatwa gu wɔ screen no so no ɛfi Brazil, South America anaasɛ Latin America. Na Brazil de bia yɛka sɛ ɔmo yɛ basket of the world no ɛyɛ nokorɛ. Me nuanom mmaa no me nuanom mmarima, ST7 TV yɛtumi akɔkwaeɛ mu akɔ afuom ɛna akɔtwa video wei ne yɛde brɛ wo sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ uhu sɛ deɛ a yɛ papa Kennedy Japan ɛreka no ɛyɛ nokorɛ na ɛnyɛ ntorɔ. Momme yɛnkɔ ne yɛnsa nkɔtie asɛm a papa Kennedy Japan kae ɛfa saa nneɛma wei ho. Na yɛnhwɛ sɛ ne ɔka no yɛyɛ a ɛbɛyɛ yie anaa. Megye ne so sɛ ɛbɛyɛ yie. Ɛno nti ne yɛnyinaa yɛsrɛ sɛ yɛnyinaa mfa yɛ adwene ma papa no. Na sɛ deɛ a wohu wɔ mfonin mu yi, sɛ ɔno so tumi bɛyɛ bi wɔ Ghana anaa mpo ɔma Ghanafoɔ yɛboaboa yɛn ho ano na sɛ yɛfie a sɛ yɛ nneɛma bi sɛ a megye di sɛ Ghana yɛho nkyere yɛ biem da. Momme yɛnkɔ ne yɛnkɔtie ne nsɛm a ɔkekaeɛ no bi. Meda mo ase.
Holland and did experiment. They realized the starch content in yam is the same as potatoes. And in Holland and all European countries, America, they store potatoes for 8 months. So they are saying that we can store yam for 8 months. I gave them the technology. It's just simple blowers like this room, and you put the blowers like air conditioning, but it's not as cold as air conditioning. The temperature is like you still have the yam on the earth. And if you do that in layers, you can store the yam for 8 months. My brother, I said this, nobody paid me. Second one, I advised them that June, July, August, we catch a lot of fish. We are not able to store it and smoke it, so the fishermen throw them back into the sea. What we have to do is first build cold stores with blast freeze.
Cold stores with
blast freeze. You cannot just build only cold store. Cold store, the temperature is between -10, -12. Blast freeze, the temperature is -40, -41. So let's build cold stores with blast freeze so that when you blast freeze it at -40, 41 degrees for 24 hours, then you move it into the cold store, -10, -12. It meets international standard and we can export our fish.
Yampa ne papa ka no yɛ nokorɛ o. Ɛfisɛ sɛ papa no wɔ nimdeɛ bi ɛfa ɛnam, baelɛ, aduaba, technology wei nyinaa ho a, na kyerɛ sɛ nea papa no ka no ɛyɛ nokorɛ. Ɔyɛ bi nso da. Ɛti ɔyɛ bi da ne nti na sɛ obɛtumi ayɛ aboa na ɔde ne nimdeɛ akyerɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ yɛnyɛ sei na aboa yɛn. Wohwɛ asase yantam ɛda hɔ atwa so wɔ screen so ya. Ɛyɛ nkurɔfoɔ na wɔasisi ɛyɛ companies a wɔyɛ mfuo, wɔyɛ farmers. Nti na yɛka sɛ aburokyire, okuani na yɛ sikani no. Ebi nie. Wei yɛ Brazil ekuafoɔ. Wei no koraa yɛ baby baako pɛ kakra bi o. Imagine sɛ all Brazil kuro no nyinaa. Momme yɛnkɔ ne yɛnkɔkɔ tie papa Kennedy Japan na asɛm ɔkae ne bi. Na mbɛhu sɛ nea mede kyerɛ o video mu yi, yɛ papa Kennedy Japan sɛ ebetumi ayɛ bi wɔ Ghana.
You've been focusing all your communication of your vision on tourism, agriculture, etc.
Technology.
Technology. What have you seen across the country that makes you draw the conclusion that you can take a certain region, whether it's Bono or Volta, Ek or Ashanti, and then you can use the resources there to transform Ghana? And what sort of resources and in what way would they be?
Thank you very much for the question. You know, politics is destroying this country. Politics will polarize the system, which is not good for us. You know why I'm saying that? You know, going round, I've had the opportunity to go around the whole, about 13 regions.
You went to 13 regions?
Yes, already.
For a man of 60...
Yeah.
60 what? 62?
3.
Hey, you're strong, man.
13 regions, thank you. And when I got to Volta region, I was shocked. What we can do in Volta region, you have no idea. The land, the water bodies. My brother, let me tell you.
Tell me.
We have myself, my partner, we have a cassava starch factory at Atibubu Mountain that we prime chief gave us 125,000 acres land. We've cultivated 30,000 acres of cassava and we are producing 300 tons starch at Atibubu. And this month ending, definitely the new one at Prime, 200 tons. You see, the land in Volta region is more suitable for cassava and sugarcane even than the Bono East. Yeah, I see this land and I'm shivering. So what? Do we have leaders in this country? Including NDC, MPB. I've been joking with my...
Why are you trying to equalize? You're going for an MPP primary. I mentioned NDC.
Let me finish. Volta region is dominated by NDC MPs.
Okay.
So when I went back there, I called my friends from Volta and I said, you know what? When I win, I'll put all of you on the table and lash you. Because the gift God has given to you, and you are not using this. Even yesterday at the committee, when I heard the lady was interviewing this, we took a decision yesterday on the ECOWAS.
No, I'll ask you that.
Then, the Constitution and Legal Committee, the ranking member is from Adamu. And I told him, my brother, we are sitting on gold, not this galamsey. The land
you mean Roxanne Nelson that
yeah. The land you have, the water bodies, if we do irrigation, 5 northern regions, Afram Plains, Accra Plains, plus Volta region, can feed the whole Africa. Yeah, I mean it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We heard all this from Nana.
I have 125,000 acres, and I've cleared 30,000 acres. And you say, I cannot. Let's go to the north. One simple thing. They call something tama. They share not the fruits. The first time I tasted it, I asked them, so why don't we have tama fruits here? My brother, everywhere, all the 5 regions, they share not.
You saw resources,
Yes.
natural resources that
Yes.
you can use to develop.
Yes.
Don't you think that it's now time for us, bipartisan, MPP, NDC, all the rest of the party, for us to have a national plan?
I agree with you 100%. Initially I said politics has polarized the system. That's what I meant. So we need bipartisan. But this bipartisan, I don't need myopic thinkers. Read my lips.
You mean those you are contesting with, their myopic?
No, you said bipartisan. And I'm saying that, yes, we need bipartisan. Meaning NDC, MPP, CPP, anybody who has the nation at heart should come on board. But I, Kenneth Japan, if I'm the president, I don't want any myopic thinkers. Because I dream big. And we have to move this country. Time is not on our side. So don't come and tell me, Yamibeye, God will do what God will do. God has given us brains. He has created us a superior being over all his creations. And therefore, I think we need big dreamers, thinkers that can move this country. And loyalty is key. People who love this country, people who will not take Ghana resources. The mindset, what I'll do is, and I've started, it's good you came out with this question.
We are signing out. I just wanted one thing you will do.
I'll bring all musicians together to let them come up with heroic songs, and we'll organize a concert like We Are the World. R&B, highlights, reggae, gospel, they all come together and play all these songs. Then after that, we'll give it to the media and schools to play for Ghanaians to be patriotic, honest, and disciplined.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. That's the Honorable Kennedy.